Good morning. I'd like to speak to all you Native people in Canada who have been touched by the residential school experience. I want to talk about the next level, the next generation. I want to talk to you about the 60s scoop. And for those of you who were adopted and taken away from their homelands, taken away from their families, taken away from their culture, and raised in a non-native environment, away from their inherited, away from their inherent identity. The reason I want to talk to you today is because according to statistics, Canada, there's in the 1960s and the 70s and 80s, there were a number of Native children who were taken, and they call it the 60s scoop. And what happened with these children is that there's about 11,000 of them in Canada. Now, they've become assimilated, and I can say I'm assimilated, but I still feel the loss. I feel a great loss, and I feel in between two worlds, my identity, who I really am as a Mohawk woman. Who do I identify as? Similar to the residential school experience, there were those Aboriginal First Nations peoples who were abused. And yes, there's a settlement agreement that is now compensating all the students, all the former students, money for being a student and money for being sexually abused. As in my case, I was sexually abused when I went to the foster care in Quebec. I want to, my reason for talking to you today is because I would like to get contact as many of you people, as many of you who were taken from your homes, your homeland. I want to create a film called The Next Generation in the wake of residential schools. And I want to talk about your experience. I would like to just have a conversation with you and create a documentary, if you will, and bring it to light so that the people in Canada and the government knows what really happened in the 1960s. What can we do about it? What can we do about those injustices that happened in our lives? The damage, the harms that affected us is just as grave as the residential school, as those who went to residential school and were abused. The damage is done. Please contact me through this website, and I would really like to have a conversation with you either through the phone or through email, but let's get something together. Let's unite and network and create a forum so that we can help each other. Thank you.